everyone, it's Sam here, and today I'm going to show you how to make this side pillar panel card, I think it's called. I've seen quite a lot of these shared in numerous card making groups and on Pinterest, so I don't know who the original person is, but there's lots of them on there. It's a really lovely style. You can make this any size you want. I've done a 5x7, so that's how it is in the envelope, and then it just comes up on the side and you've got your space there on the back to write your message. You don't need any specialty dies to make it. The top of there I've used a circle, but you could easily draw around something. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. So I'm going to be using my cake and cocktail die set to decorate this one. I've already got all the pieces ready there, and then the papers, I've taken the lovely selection of drinks there, that design, and it's the middle one, that's from my Going Full Circle, because I've launched this with a circle diorama die set. You can find all that information below if you're interested. So it's a really easy card style. You're going to want one piece of 5x7, and along that long side you're going to score at 2 1/4 and 4 1/2. And then you're going to want one piece that is 7 1/2 by 5, and along that long side you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 2 3/4 and 5. Then for the little pop-up on the front, you're going to need a piece of 3 by 2, and along that 3-inch side you're going to score at 1/2, 1, 2 and 2 1/2. Next we want to fold and burnish all of the score lines. Now this piece with the extra tab is going to go on the back, so you want that facing this way with this folded towards you on the left hand side. This section here, you'll notice, is bigger than the other two. So these two are 2 1/4. This one here is 2 1/2 on the end. So you want to make sure that you've got the same 2 1/2 end on this one, because you're going to stick them over the top, and you're going to stick these two pieces together. So we'll do the tab first. I'm just going to run my glue down that 1/2 inch tab and then lay this one down. Just make sure you get it lined up perfectly with the one below, because that's how it will go in your envelope. And then if you fold this one back, just add your glue and then fold that down. Again, just make sure that's all lined up. And when you bring it up, if you push that side, you've got your card shape. Then I've got my pattern paper here. So I've got one piece which is a larger piece than the other two. So this is 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. I'm not going to do mats and layers with this one. And then I've got these ones. Just want to make sure I've got the image together. There we go. So you want two pieces of 2 by 4 3/4. That one's going to go there, and then one there, so you can see how they're going to sit. Then if you want to have something sticking out on that fold on the very front, then you'll want this piece here. You may cut an aperture into this and then have something on some acetate. You can put a bar through the middle. This is the same as loads of box cards that I've done, so I'll pop this into a playlist with the box cards as well, so you can see how you could cut an aperture in and then have elements inside. And you want to fold this so that you have a valley fold and then a mountain fold, and then another mountain and then a valley fold. You want the sides to fold in on each other like so, so it all folds behind. I'm going to add glue to the back sections here, so I'm going to use my quick grab glue, and when they sit together, the middle there, you want that to sit over this join. So I'm going to position this in the middle, right over that fold. Don't worry if it's a little bit, you know, lower down. I think mine's slightly more towards the bottom. The circle's big enough to cover it all still, but you can now, when you open that, you can see how that pops out, and you've got that flat surface to stick anything onto. So I've cut myself this circle here, which is 3 3/4 diameter, and I'm going to just stick that on top, and now I can, you know, make sure it's in the middle. I mean, you may have a different shape, different size. You don't need you don't need a circle. You might want it more towards the top and maybe have a sentiment at the bottom, so you can play around with that. It's up to you. So again, little glue in the middle, and then just spend a minute just getting that lined up to where you want it. Okay, and again, when you bring that out now, you've got that lovely panel that pops out. So now I'm going to attach my drinks here. So I've got a few cocktails, and I've got some little extras here, so I can add the umbrella on that cocktail. I think I'm going to add the straw onto this one, and then I might add the lemon slice onto that one as well. And then maybe I'll just have that as just an extra little decoration maybe down next to the glass. So I'm going to stick all those together, and then I'm just going to arrange them onto here. And then I've got my sentiment, which is no one measures up to you, and I'm going to have that probably slightly off to the side. So I'll get this all stuck down and then I'll show you it when it's finished. That is now everything stuck down. You could add more of these, maybe just one in white on the back there for your place to write your message. You might want to cover it all, it's up to you, but I think it's really fun. I love how it just folds flat and that will go in the envelope. You could have your message there as well if you wanted to. I'm going to finish it off with some glaze because it works really nicely with these kind of images. So I'm going to have some shiny ice cubes. I'm going to do the trim, like the margarita, the salt or the sugar. To bring it up a bit closer so you can see that glaze, that will dry completely clear and just leave that lovely shine, and it's got a little bit of dimension to it as well. I've also added dimension using foam. If you don't want to have all that, then just stick them, you know, straight onto there, and that way it'd be even, you know, slimmer to go through the mail. So I hope you've enjoyed this one from me today. You can find all of the products that I've used in the description box below the video. I'll have a playlist coming up now of similar box style cards as well if you want to go and check out that for some more inspiration. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed today. Make sure you're subscribed and leave me a comment as well because I do enjoy reading them. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.